Alright everyone, well, we are well into the summer heat. Airports are full, airplanes are full, sun's out. Hope you're all having a great summer, and it's time to go fly, I think. I say I think because I'm on call. You know, throughout the operation, throughout the day, things happen. Weather moves in, planes can't make it to certain airports, pilots get out of position, pilots time out. You may have heard that before. We have certain federal limits on how much we can fly in a given day. A reserve pilot is kind of there to keep the operation going. So I don't have any flying assigned yet, but I gotta go to Seattle to be on call. So let's head to Seattle. Well, welcome back to day 2, Life on Reserve. I got lucky. So it's about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I checked out of my hotel about 1, got a workout in, and I was kind of watching the open trips, but there wasn't a whole lot, so I wasn't sure I was gonna get used again. I was thinking I was gonna have to be back at the hotel. But at the last moment, I saw a pretty sweet trip pop into open time, and they assigned it to me. So we are going to one of my favorites, which is Sitka, Alaska. We have a 1 leg to Sitka. We land about 2 in the morning, and then a 28-hour layover, which is gonna be amazing. Sitka is one of my most favorite airports. It's been compared to flying onto an aircraft carrier because it's just a strip of pavement surrounded by water on 3 sides. So one of my most favorite airports to fly into, and an amazing layover. So we'll get to the airport, get something to eat, and get ready to take you to Sitka. I know we talk about how small the world aviation is, so I just ran into one of our pilots who I started flight school with back in 1998. And he's a pilot here as well, just showing up for a 4-day trip. He starts tomorrow. Aviation is a small world, so build those relationships. All right, so it is about 9:40, and we are about 3 hours from departure. The sun just set here in Seattle. And I wanted to show you the weather in Sitka here using that app that's available to all of you, where you can pull up the FAA webcams and see what's going on. weathercams.faa.gov. Our flight today will bring us up into southeast here, and Sitka is this station right here. And you can see right now we've got the clear day visual reference. This is what it looks like on a clear day. There's the beautiful airport surrounded by water on 3 sides. Nice mountains out to the east there. And now let's see what's going on right now. You can see it's about 9:45 here in Seattle, so 8:45 in Sitka. This is what it looks like there right now. You can see quite a bit different of a picture than what we've been having here in the Pacific Northwest and a large part of the country, where it's been super hot, temperatures in the 90s and 100s. Right now there, you can see overcast. Looks like it's been raining. It's a Delta E-175 there. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Delta E-175. And you can see it looks like it's just a rainy day here. Let's see what the actual weather is. It's the special that was just put out here in Sitka. And right now the weather is winds 1 out of the south at 11, gusting to 18 knots. Visibility is 1.5 miles. And it's a broken layer at 1,800 feet. So what's making it instrument flight pools is that visibility, only 1.5 miles visibility. So, and they're under some moderate rain. So tonight I think we can anticipate overcast skies, some rain showers in Sitka. Sunset in Sitka tonight is at 9:50 in the evening. local time, so there's an hour time change. And I think we're scheduled to land about 1:45 in the morning, so it'll be dark there. And temperature right now is 53 degrees. So always pack a sweatshirt, or I carry a sweatshirt and a vest in the summertime. I'll show you guys what I pack at some point here. Some people like to see, what do people who travel a lot pack, and so I'll break out the bags and show you. I carry quite a bit more stuff, but anyway, so the plan is it's about 9:45. The flight leaves in about 3 hours, and so I'm going to catch up on some very important Netflix, and then we'll head out to the airplane. I think we're flying a Max 8, and I don't know if I've shown you the Max 8 yet. It looks pretty much identical to the Max 9, so that'll be cool. We'll get to hop on a Max 8 and take it up to Sitka. All right, we will see you out in the airplane. All right, everyone, well, we are in this, let me get my seat up, 737 Max 8 aircraft. Should be mostly smooth flight all the way to Sitka. I'm gonna say goodnight for now. So, it's late night, it's about 12:30. We're sitting here at Charlie 18. We're just about getting ready to start boarding and get you out of here. So we're gonna sign off from Seattle. We'll see you in Sitka in 2 hours. Well, folks, from the flight deck, we'd like to add our welcome on board. Service on out to Sitka. Flight time under 2 hours. We got 1 hour, 55 minutes in front of us. Mostly smooth flight up at 38,000 feet. Last hourly weather in Sitka, overcast skies. Light rain showers, temperature 54 degrees. Welcome on board. Tonight we're departing runway 34 right. There are noise abatement procedures where ATC will bring you out over the water. However, our departure will keep us clear of that area. Daytime approach to runway 29 in Sitka is simply stunning. However, at night, there is the increased challenge of what's known as the black hole effect, a runway with not a whole lot of ambient lighting around it. And I can turn around and say, and a good morning to you from Sitka, Alaska. Here we are. Exciting? Exciting? Yeah. Oh, look at that. This guy's out. Yeah, here we go. You can introduce yourself to the crew.
I'm Travis.
Travis, that was incredible. It's 3 in the morning, and we did the RMP here into Sitka to runway 29. It is like an aircraft carrier. Totally dark except for that runway. A little bit steeper of an approach. But the plan worked out, and we're gonna bid you a good night because it's late. Good news, we got 24 hours, 25 hours in Sitka, and then we do one leg back in a couple days to Seattle. So, that being said, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for some Sitka sights and sounds. Well, good morning. We are in Sitka, Alaska. Oh gosh, I just looked up to the hills here. Beautiful mountains. Still some snow on them in early July. Nice flight in. We landed about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it is 9:30. So I just kind of, when I stay up late last night or really early, however you want to look at it, as soon as I wake up, I get up and go because we got a flight tomorrow morning. So first stop, Highliner Coffee Company. Get our coffee, and then I see blue sky. I think we're gonna have about 6 hours of dry weather here before the rain starts, so that's a good thing. Let's go get some coffee. So summertime in Alaska, tourist season. See a lot of people here doing cruises and lots of great shopping. I tend to probably walk where the tourists don't go, which I go back out to the airport because it's a really cool area, and I love just to see like the bridge and the water out there. So we'll go out to the airport. It's a nice little walk. Now this is my kind of shop. I've never been here. Grandfather Frost Russian Christmas Store. I bet my daughter would love something from in here, so let's go check it out. So we're up here on the bridge that goes from town over to the airport. We saw the cruise ship that was in, but there's also a lighthouse out there, which apparently you can rent on Airbnb. I always thought that would be really cool to stay out on a little island just offshore there of Sitka. So if you're lucky enough to book the Airbnb lighthouse, or you have in the past, leave in the comments. Let everyone know what it was like. I've always thought it would be amazing. You can see the threshold for 2.9 right there. And on a daytime, clear day approach, you can see how beautiful it is, where you come in and you stay inside of the larger hills here, and you come over all these beautiful little islands. There's some footage out there of rocks actually being blown up onto the runway because this is a beautiful day in Sitka. You can get some really nasty days, of course, especially as you get into the winter time. Maybe we'll get lucky and be able to see an airplane coming in and landing here. I just checked my flight app, and we just had a flight take off from Juneau. That's about an 18-minute flight, so it's gonna be landing here in Sitka, it says, in about 16 minutes. The winds here coming in from Juneau, my guess is they're probably gonna land on runway 11. You can do a 180 and turn around on the runway. It's wide enough for that, so we'll see if we can catch them rolling down here to the end of the runway, doing their 180 and going back to the gate here. So we're coming up on a Sitka National Historical Park. This is Totem Park. Great place to get out into nature. Nice, easy walk for people of all ages. I wouldn't even call it a hike, it's more of a walk. Let's check it out. What's so cool about the pilot life is 1 week you can be doing an urban hike through New York City and Manhattan and be surrounded by millions of people. And the next week you get called out, you got this. If I had to do one for the rest of my life, it'd probably be something like this. You get to go all over, you get to see all kinds of new things, and checking out a new place or a new area is well worth it. And we are on our way to Seattle, and then a catch-a-can turn tossed in there too. So you know what that means? Popcorn. Maybe. I don't know, it's a pretty tight connection, but let's look at our flight here. You can see a little bit of rain showers in the Sitka area, but then mostly smooth all the way down to Seattle. Seattle, nice summer day, clear skies. Clear skies in Seattle, temperature 57. The forecast today is another warm day, so we're gonna button up here today. We're gonna depart off runway 11. Thank you, sir, appreciate it. So we will button up, get out of the rain here in Sitka, and get you down to the sun in Seattle, run to our next gate, catch a can turn, and then should be done by about 3:30 this afternoon. And unless I get assigned anything else, I'll be going home, I think. So. All right, we'll see you in Seattle. So we've got both engines running. We need to do a 180-degree turn. Let me show you how we do that. In the flight deck, on the left-hand side by the captain's left knee is a black handle that's called a tiller. And this controls the nose wheel of the aircraft. And so to make a 180-degree turn, we start rolling forward, push forward on the tiller. That'll be a nice right-hand turn out towards the runway. Always careful of our jet exhaust, being aware of what's behind us so we don't damage anything on the ground. We've got our clearance from flight service, we've got our release from ATC, and we're ready to go. Looking out the window, I've never seen any sailboats out here in the ocean. That's a flight sim thing. Let's head to Seattle. Welcome back to Seattle. We're on it. This guy.
How's it going?
How much flight time do you have?
10,000.
10,000 hours of flight time. Every CRJ you've flown.
Yeah.
200, 700, 900. E175.
Lear 35.
Lear 35.
Lear 45.
Lear 45. Cessna 140.
That's the one. My own Cessna. Yeah, 140.
Cessna 140. So we flew the Mariner arrival in. It was a beautiful flight the whole way. We had a nice crew meal of oatmeal and dried fruit. That was good. Flew a beautiful day here in Seattle. You can tell it's going to be a hot one again. The air is getting a little bit stagnant. Get this high pressure sitting over the area. If someone asks you, like, what is the pilot life? Like, what do you enjoy flying about? What do you enjoy about flying?
Oh, man. Looking out the window.
Yeah.
Right? The view.
Yeah.
Going to Hawaii, snorkeling in the bay. That's probably like the best.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Right?
I like it.
Last night going into Sitka was cool.
Yeah.
The carrier approach. Right?
All right. Nice job.
Hey, pleasure
meeting you. And I'm not going to see you guys on the next one. I'm going to just go over and get the plane ready, and we're going to head to Ketchikan. Yeah, he's done.
He wanted to do more.
I said, can I please go somewhere else? Help me help you. Yeah. I just really want some more popcorn, so I'm going back up to Ketchikan.
No problem.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Well, you know what time it is. It is time to say goodbye. We are at Charlie 18 here in Seattle, parked next to the Horizon Meatball, as we call it. Why do we call it the Meatball? Well, because the logo on the Horizon plane, the setting sun, that's like the old school classic paint scheme, was a setting sun on the horizon. And so it became affectionately known as the Meatball. So we're parked next to the Meatball plane. We'll take a look at it there. Meatball it is. Anyway, we flew the same arrival we did earlier coming in from Sitka. The Mariner arrival with a visual to 3-4 left. Real nice flight to Ketchikan, the great first officer. Hope you guys had a great trip. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go hop on my Horizon flight home. Short night home. That's part of the pilot life. Sometimes you gotta, it's summertime, we're out doing a lot of flying, and so that's part of the business right now is putting in that time, making that hay. So until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye guys.